Hey, so I have an opportunity to talk with Stephen Morrisey, who was the 2008 World Barista Championship winner. And I've heard he's really very interesting from a number of people. So it's Irish, so we just love the Irish accent. So Stephen, hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Fine, thanks. Are you enjoying the show?
Yeah, it's great. Nice. A lot of interesting machinery, new innovation. It's good.
What's the most interesting thing you've seen?
It's the competition for me, really, because the competition is kind of the platform for all the the best talent, newest ideas of coffee, newest approaches of coffee. A lot of people talking about alternative ways of brewing the same coffee to yield very different profiles, both equally good, just both very different. So kind of diffusing that notion that there's only one perfect way to brew a coffee.
Most interesting, innovative thing you've seen someone do in this competition with the coffee, or?
Well, I think there's a competitor called Charles Zabinski. He works with me in Chicago, and he's basically kind of calling it to question. There's been a history in the competition of people trying to say that certain factors at origin, at source, like say the fact that it's a Bourbon varietal paired with this type of soil, will equal this taste of the cup. And there's not really enough information to back that up, and a lot of people do it, and he's basically saying, I don't know. He goes, but all I do know is what's in the cup, and that's enough to go on, and so I can play with that. But he was trying to basically say that I shouldn't be speculating and making these kind of sweeping statements about what defines flavors in cups. And he was serving 3 coffees in the same farm, and they're all very, very different to each other, so he wanted to kind of just expound on the similarities between them. Also fresh crop. People having coffee that's fresh harvest, not just freshly roasted.
Well, I just had a cup of coffee that they said that was grown and harvested 3 weeks ago and air-shipped here from Kenya, so that was pretty interesting.
It's a very rare opportunity to get, and I think it's very powerful in terms of illustrating especially coffees like diversity, because coffees like that tend to be so, well, I think seasonality is an easy pairing with the rest of the culinary world.
Okay.
People understand that, you understand fruits and vegetables being in season. It's very out there, along with the slow food movement, so I think, yeah, I feel like it's an easy way of getting it out there, getting people thinking about coffee differently. I'm talking about just third shelf life. People know about the shelf life of ground coffee, shelf life of roasted coffee. They're not really quite so sure about the harvest, green coffee. And so I think this is a nice way of getting people to think about it, because they already understand that concept.
What brought you to coffee in the first place?
I was doing a music degree in Ireland, and I was working in a cafe, and I could make pretty pictures when I made coffee, and I thought I was the best. And then someone told me, well, actually it doesn't taste very nice.
It doesn't taste nice, but you could do like the latte art. Yeah,
and so basically I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll try to fix that, and I've been basically trying to fix that ever since. That was 7 years ago.
Okay. Do you have a most meaningful moment? I mean, obviously you won the World Barista Championship, but do you have if that's not your most meaningful moment in coffee, is there a particular moment in coffee that one of your favorite memories?
Well, the main thing that helped me in the competition was it's these kind of turning points. There's lots of turning points in coffee in your education when you start to realize, oh, I actually don't know that much, and I like to think that if this is like knowing nothing about coffee, and this is knowing everything, I'm around here, maybe?
Okay.
I mean, I just think there's actually probably a lot less than that. I just think there's, well, so going to Origin, visiting a farm, it just gave me so much perspective.
Where did you go when you went?
The first trip was to Nicaragua, but I think the real great trip was like probably Guatemala and going to Brazil.
So are you going to the party tonight?
We had a big party last night.
I know you. I didn't see you there last night.
Oh, I was there. I was there. But no, we're taking it easy tonight. It all depends how many of our competitors get through to the finals of the competition.
Who's in the semi-finals from Intelligentsia at the moment?
We have 4 people. There's Charles Zabinski, Ryan Wilbur, Devin Peaty, and the current champion Michael Phillips. And so we'll find out in the next half hour whether any of them made the top 6 tomorrow.
Well, great. We'll look for those results, and thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. I really appreciate it. Thanks.